Hello friends, today we will be discussing about the tools and technologies that will help you to get the data engineering jobs. It uh, will completely discuss about the total landscapes in the technology stacks for data engineering, which has been widely used across different cloud platforms, across different data engineering tool stacks, and eventually you should be landing the jobs in data engineering exciting opportunity. Let us talk each of this area. Primarily in data engineering, as you have discussed earlier as well, data integrations is one area, data storage is second area, then data warehouse is third area, and building the pipeline from each one area to other and make sure that you are able to operationalize your data uh, engineering jobs is the high level requirements from data engineering point of view. So, of course, the cloud has evolved now, considering the legacy tools, considering the on premises tools, now everywhere cloud. So, if you know the cloud tools which are used for data engineering jobs, you are almost done to get the jobs in data engineering field. So therefore, let me talk about each of the tools in each area: data integration, data storage, data warehouse, and pipeline. Uh, which are the tools that has been widely used from different cloud vendors, primarily the major cloud vendors like AWS, Azure, and Google Cloud, right? These are the three major vendors that has been widely used across different technology today. Either it is data engineering, machine learnings, uh, API integration, and so on. But today we will focus only about the data engineering aspects. So let me talk about the data integration part. As you all know, data integration is essentially the integrating the data from different source systems into a storage. And in order to use this in AWS, we use widely AWS Glue, which is an ETL tool, extract, transformation, and load, a highly serverless, secure, lightweight component to integrate the data from source systems that can be API, that can be on-premise SQL servers, and many more, and bring that data into a cloud storage. So AWS Glue is one of the prominent tool, which is serverless, secure, scalables, and of course you can integrate that AWS Glue's uh, uh, data to other systems as well. So remember, AWS Glue is one of the major tools from data integration point of view. If you can learn it, definitely that will be advantage. Now if you want to focus on the Azure part, Azure Data Factory, orchestrations, integration capability, both from API data, on-prem data, cloud data, it does not matter. You have very wide capability to integrate the data from different source systems and put into Azure cloud storage. So what is cloud storage and all, what are the tools used in Azure cluster, I'll come back to you. Now we are focusing on the integration aspects. So integrations, AWS, from AWS point of view, AWS Glue is one of the prominent tool. From Azure point of view, Azure Data Factory is one of the prominent tool for secure, from integration point of view, which is highly scalable, secure, enterprise level capability, and production ready capability, and many more. Right now, from Google Cloud point of views, primarily we can use Google Deck Composers for that kind of integrations, but Google has wide-ranging tools depending upon what source system that we are using, right? Google Pop and Soft is for publisher and subscriber tools. We have a Google basically Google Dataflow we have for integrating the data from different source system to cloud storage. Both are serverless, secure, highly scalable component again from Google point of view. So Google Dataflow in AWS, AWS Glue in Azure ADF. These are the permanent tool from integration point of view. Depending upon your interest, depending upon your uh, level of knowledge, you can focus in one of the area and become prominent from integration point of view. Once you are good into integration, then come to the storage part. Again, storage is nothing but capacity by which you can keep both structured and unstructured data, whatever volume of data, it does not matter, as long as uh, uh, you have a permissions to create the Azure Blob or Azure Data Lake, you are good to go in case of Azure. In case of AWS, again S3 is a highly scalable, secure a file system storage where you can put the structured and unstructured data without any problems. As your data volume grows, S3 you can move it to Glacier as well, which is again little cheaper cost than S3, right? So S3 from cloud storage point of view, Blob or data lake from Azure point of view, uh, again Google cloud storage, which is very secure, uh, overall highly scalable cloud storage from Google point of view. If any of these three areas you can focus from cloud storage learning, right? So as I said, integration, storage, and warehouse. Now let's come to the warehouse part. Warehouse is nothing but a enterprise level data warehouse data storage capability for both business or small industries. Everybody using a large data warehouse to make sure that they are structured data in a very secure, scalable, with parallel processing capability, high query retrieving capacity, and make sure that it's secure as well. So in case of AWS, Redshift is one of the prominent data warehouse tools, right? It has the capability to integrate from different ecosystems of the AWS, right? From Redshift, you can connect with some of the Power visualization tools in AWS. Redshift can connect with some of the integration tools and making sure that end-to-end data engineering capability is built. So AWS Redshift is one of the prominent tools from data warehouse point of view. Azure Synapse Analytics is one of the again very highly secure, scalable capability. Both can be developed in a compute kind of own managed compute environment or a serverless environment, depending upon your enterprise needs. Which is again highly secure, parallel processing, query optimizations, and integration capability for across different ecosystem in Azure. So AWS Redshift, one of the data warehouse tools. Azure Synapse Analytics, again another data warehouse tools for Azure cloud. And Google BigQuery, similar kind of data warehouse tools with highly secure, resilient integration capability to across different Google Cloud ecosystems. Both are very, all these three are very prominent data warehouse tool. Depending upon your interest, depending upon your knowledge and experience that you have already gathered, if you focus in one of the area while building your data warehouse capability, you are good to go. So now what I have covered so much, integration capability, and for each of these tools, for each cloud that I have covered. Now storage, S3, Blob Storage, data lake from a storage point of view for each cloud. Similarly for data warehouse, AWS Redshift for AWS point of view, then Azure Synapse Analytics from Azure point of view, and then from Google BigQuery from Google point of view. So data warehouse, these three capability. Now last but not least is pipeline. You have to move the data from one source system to another, right? From source system to cloud storage, or from cloud storage to your data warehouse systems. So you need to build a continuous pipeline to move the data from one place to other. So therefore you need a pipeline tool. Apache Flow, which is open source popular tools. ADF, which has also been used for building the pipeline, and AWS pipeline is also another popular tool, serverless, managed by the AWS, and quickly develop that pipeline from connecting the one source into the target system and making a operational pipeline, so that seamlessly data integration capability will be happening in its own. So these are the four areas, and each areas different tools that I have talked about. AWS, Azure, and Google Cloud point of view will be the complete landscape from data engineering point of view. Depending upon your interest, depending upon your backgrounds, depending upon our knowledge and experience that you already gathered, if you focus, these are the tools, and try to go in depth, sooner or later you will get a jobs. There is no doubt about it. You remember, knowledge is power, but getting the knowledge in one area in a focused way will make you specialized persons, and that specialized is the need of the hour for the industry and for the job market. So with this note, this Nirpa Chhetri, see you in the next video. Till then, keep learning, keep growing. Bye bye.